Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another video. We are doing another live account review today of one of our clients that's been with us for over 7 months. So let's get right into it. I'm going to show you all of the numbers, all of the behind the scenes. So the first thing that we can see is there's 1,467 people in the new lead pipeline, right? Which shows us that they haven't actually dragged people across, which is naughty, right? So something that we preach all the time is keeping your pipeline clean and up to date. And the reason for that is so you're able to track your numbers a lot easier, and as you grow your company and hire new people, it becomes a lot easier, and you can track who's speaking to this lead, who's assigned to it, what stage are they at. As you can see here, there's no notes left, with a lot of these prospects, and that's something that we are always talking to our clients about, is make sure that you leave notes so your team and also us, we can go into your account, give feedback, and actually help train you to not only convert more of these leads, but also help grow the business. Because in our opinion, your pipeline's everything. So, they've got 1,467 leads in the new lead section. Now, obviously you can see here, it's a total of over 2,000 opportunities. We've got 183 in the replied, no answers. We've got quite a few in the warm leads, booked appointment, preparing quotes sent, awaiting approval. And this is another thing that we always recommend. In the last video, if you did see it, in the quote sent, awaiting approval, he was really good at updating the figures, so you know what this pipeline's worth, right? So there's 40 customers here with a total value of 12,700. Obviously this is incorrect because there's a lot of zeros next to this. And this is something that we preach as well, just always making sure that your pipeline is up to date. A clean pipeline will make you more money. It's really that simple. And then obviously with this, you can call, you can text, you can do everything, book appointments and that. With this, and then we've got obviously job booked, job complete, and then send reminder in 11 months. So this is for a clean or a service once the unit is installed. But as you can see here, the pipeline isn't up to date, so these numbers are skewed, they're not entirely correct. But something that's really exciting, I've already got a testimonial with this client on the channel. I think they're doing about 30 to 35 installs per month from what we're doing. Now, as you can see here, this is their ad account, and I'm going to blur out the sensitive information, but over the last 7 months, I think we've been working with them since October 2024. Don't quote me on that. It could be September, but I just put it as October. We've generated 700 split leads and 1,500 ducted leads. So, on average, we've spent $10 per lead. So we've generated 1,500 ducted leads and spent $7.36 per lead. That's obviously 11 grand in total, and same sort of thing with splits. Now, this isn't just a name, email, and phone number. This is name, email, phone number, how soon you're looking to get the unit installed. Is it a single story or multi-story house? How many split systems do you need? And then obviously for ducted, it's also outlets and zoning. And then, we're also getting the suburb and all of that other information as well. So, they are highly qualified. And you can see here, like I can just refresh this, right? Like it's an average over the last 7 months of $10.40 per qualified lead. We spent a total of $22,000, almost 23. And they're closing consistently 30 to 35 installs per month. Just calculate that, right? Like, let's actually calculate that. What an average profit of a job is 700, let's say. Obviously that's, probably a split, but this isn't even including a ducted. So maybe even let's say 800 per job times 35 equals $28,000 per month times 7. So they've spent $23,000 to generate $196,000 at bare minimum. This is just $800 profit per job, right, on average. Of course, as you'd know, ducted is a lot more. This is just worst case scenario. They've generated about a 10x return, $22,000 to generate just under 200K in profit, which is absolutely insane. I know it's definitely more than that, but I just want to be very, very conservative for this video, and that's what we're all about here at Lead Summit. We're very conservative with our numbers, and we always overestimate, so we don't promise the world. You come in, you expect that, and then if it doesn't work out and we get a 6x return, you're not unhappy. So that's why we do it the way we do. But you can see the maths makes sense, and this is why this client's been with us for so long. Now we are constantly evolving these ads as well, and always making tweaks and changes, and coming up with new strategies too, videos and also statics. But the biggest thing with this client, and I always talk to them about this, is updating this pipeline. I mean, 1,500 people in the new lead pipeline is just unacceptable. I can already tell. I mean, they have been obviously contacted, and a lot of them have closed, but they haven't moved, right? So this data it doesn't really help us. We can't really track it, and that's something that we always like to do with our clients. But this is the beautiful thing about having a predictable and scalable system is we basically come into your business, not just run ads. We set up this system, all the automations, all the AI chats, everything is done for you. So you can focus on hiring and growing and managing your staff rather than being in the weeds every single day. So if you do want help setting this up for your air conditioning business, then feel free, book a call below. We don't take everyone. We work with one person per sort of geographical area. Happy to have a chat, see if it's something that would actually work for you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.